Halloween, a night of thrills, chills, and spooky tales. In the spirit of the holiday, let's explore a bone-chilling short story that will have you on the edge of your seat. Our story begins on a stormy October night. The rain poured down relentlessly as the winds howled through the trees, creating an eerie symphony. In a small, isolated town, nestled between towering mountains, the townsfolk were preparing for their annual Halloween celebration. Amidst the excitement, a young woman named Emily found herself drawn to an old, abandoned mansion at the edge of town. Legends whispered that the house was haunted, cursed by the spirits of its former inhabitants. But Emily, fueled by her curiosity and love for all things supernatural, couldn't resist the temptation to explore. With a flickering flashlight in hand, Emily cautiously approached the mansion's weathered front door. The wood creaked as she pushed it open, revealing a dimly lit hallway covered in a thick layer of dust. As she ventured deeper into the house, the air grew colder, and a sense of unease settled over her. She stumbled upon a room with peeling wallpaper, and her heart skipped a beat when she spotted an old photograph of a family. Their eyes seemed to follow her every move, their expressions hauntingly sad. Unable to tear her gaze away, Emily suddenly heard a faint whisper in her ear, "Get out." Startled, Emily turned around, only to find herself alone in the room. Shaking off her unease, she continued her exploration, now more determined than ever to uncover the truth. As she ascended the grand staircase, the sounds of her footsteps echoed through the house. At the top, she discovered a room that seemed frozen in time. Its walls adorned with faded portraits, classical music playing from a dusty gramophone in one corner. The ambience was both eerie and enchanting. Suddenly, a loud crash broke the silence. Emily's heart raced as she followed the sound to a hidden door behind one of the portraits. Her curiosity piqued, she approached cautiously and pushed it open, revealing a hidden attic. The attic was musty and filled with cobwebs, its windows barred tightly shut. In the center of the room stood an antique wardrobe, adorned with intricate carvings. Each step closer to it intensified Emily's anxiety. With trembling fingers, she pulled open the wardrobe doors, revealing an assortment of ancient garments. Among them, she discovered a tattered diary, its pages yellowed with age. As she delicately perused its contents, the chilling truth about the mansion's history unraveled before her eyes. The diary belonged to a young girl named Sarah, who had lived in the mansion during the early 1900s. Sarah's entries spoke of inexplicable occurrences, of whispers in the night and objects moving on their own. It became clear that the spirits of Sarah's family still haunted the mansion, trapped in a cycle of torment. Unable to ignore their plea for release, Emily resolved to help them find peace. With the diary as her guide, she ventured deeper into the mansion, determined to unravel the mystery and break the curse. The further she delved, the stronger the supernatural activity became. Shadows danced on the walls, whispering voices grew louder, and objects soared through the air with an unseen force. But Emily remained steadfast, driven by a desire to bring closure to those who had suffered for far too long. Finally, she reached a hidden basement, filled with relics from the past. In the center stood a worn-out altar, covered in symbols and candles. Guided by the diary, Emily prepared a ritual for appeasing the spirits. She chanted the words written on its pages, her voice growing stronger with each verse. As the final incantation left her lips, a powerful gust of wind swept through the basement, extinguishing the candles and plunging the room into darkness. When the silence returned, Emily knew the curse had been broken. The mansion, once filled with sorrow and despair, was now filled with a sense of tranquility. The spirits, finally at peace, had been released from their eternal torment. Emily emerged from the basement, knowing that she had accomplished something extraordinary. Word of Emily's bravery spread throughout the town, and she became a local legend. In the years that followed, children would gather around campfires on Halloween night, sharing the story of the young woman who had faced the haunted mansion and triumphed over the restless spirits within. So, dear reader, as you prepare for your own Halloween celebrations, remember the tale of Emily and the haunted mansion. It serves as a reminder that even in the darkest of nights, bravery and determination can conquer the most terrifying of challenges.